Keto and crime, keto and crime. We uncover the grime on keto and crime. Keto and crime, keto and crime. Now is the time for keto and crime.
Hey everyone, Tracy here from Keto and Crime. Thank you so much to every single one of my patrons and channel members. You make this possible. And you're one of the reasons I do this. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I haven't said it before, thank you. I'll sing it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in there with me and letting me geek out, not making fun of me like a lot of other people do, because I like weird stuff about crime and dark history. Thanks everyone. Hey everyone, what video? Today I thought I would do a reaction to this monstrosity of a crime that occurred at the Oscars, I believe, Sunday night. Like a lot of people, I wouldn't even have known the Oscars were on if this had not happened. So I still have the opinion that this was staged for ratings and hype about a dead award show that's been dead for years. But we're going to go from the perspective that this was legitimate and we're going to analyze it. But I am going to bring up my opinion as to why I think this was staged. Remember, these are actors. These are actors and they're good at it. So anyway, also wanted to let you know that I have a live stream scheduled for Friday evening at 5 p.m. Central. It's my birthday weekend. I want to spend it, some of it with you guys, so I thought it would be a great time to go over all the updates in the Chad Daybell, what just happened to Anna Delvey, as well as Jussie Smollett, all the news that is news. We will talk about it, and then next week I'll be back to my normal release of true crime videos. So, with that being said, let's dive into the slap heard round the world.
Tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Nominated for an Academy Award for best actor and actress. So that's how the spotlight got turned on the Pinkett Smith.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right. There is the offending joke. That is the offending joke, because I'm a huge fan of the movie G.I. Jane and of Jada Pinkett Smith. Let's be quite honest. I thought it was funny. And for the first few seconds, Will Smith did too, which you're about to see. Look. We're going to rewind that back just a second so you can see not only Will's reaction, but Miss Smith's as well. Look, he's laughing. She's laughing. Jada Pinkett, she ain't laughing. And I bet he's about to get that side eye cut. You know, the one that when your spouse gives you, you know, you just messed up. You better handle this situation. That's what happened right there. As I said, going from the perspective that this is real, even though all of this, these are Academy actors, could have very well been staged.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
And here comes Will. Now, I have honestly never seen somebody that wasn't presenting or somebody that wasn't being called up for a specific reason just storm the stage like that. Now, you would think that the ushers and the security in this building might have done something about it, but he was in the front row. He is a nominee, and he is Will Smith. So, you got to remember, if me or you or Joe Bob Cooter Brown did this to anybody, we'd be in jail right now for assault. But because these are Hollywood elites, they get away with it. And he does it on national television in front of millions of witnesses. Anyway, so Chris Rock thinks it's going to be a joke. They're friends. He thinks it's going to, boom. There it is. Remember, Chris Rock looks like he thinks it's going to be a joke. He's just coming up there. And then, boom. Now, that was an open-handed slap. For those of you that are like me, a fan of professional wrestling, I've seen this so many times. And we all know that wrestling is 100% completely real. I've seen that so many times, particularly among female wrestlers and male wrestlers, to incite a fight. So that's the reason I immediately thought this was staged, because I've seen it so often in the WWE. So look at the look on Chris Rock's face. Like I said, these are actors. That could have been legitimate shock. He might not have been expecting it, or he could have been staged and he was totally expecting it. Who knows?
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yes, he did. There you go. Which leads me to now, if this was real, Chris Rock deserves all the props because he remained composed and calm. If he had come up there and slapped me and it wasn't staged, after the shock, I would have probably had either had a few choice words for him and we would have talked off stage, or I would have jumped him. I mean, that's me, and that's why I'd be sitting in jail. But he's very calm. Whatever you think of Chris Rock, he's very calm, he's very composed, and he is a consummate professional, unlike Will Smith, who, if this was not staged, like I said, caught the side eye from his wife. Now, there's something very interesting about the Smiths. They have an open polyamorous kind of relationship, at least for Jada, it seems, where she goes off and has relations with lots of other people. I'm sure he does too. But then they had that big emotional confrontation where she, I guess, caught feelings for somebody. And I think Will was just very emasculated by that interview, and I think he's either trying to win her back over, something's still going on, either trying to win her back over, or he's trying to recapture his masculinity, which is why I'm gonna go street on you. So street or trailer park or wherever, because it's just about human emotion. But anyway,
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
which you were laughing at until she brought out the that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I think this was staged, because he originally laughed and it was a funny joke. I mean, I understand that Jada has, an illness, alopecia, which causes you to lose hair, and that's a terrible thing, and I'm not for demoralizing anybody, but Chris Rock is a world-renowned stand-up comedian. You two are friends. There's lots of pictures with him and Jada. They're friends. You're a public figure. If you're a public figure, an A-list couple like these two, you're gonna get jokes thrown at you. So don't go into public spectrum if you don't have thick skin. That's my thing. And comedy is very observational. I've offended many people with some of my jokes, I'm sure. So either he was trying to recapture his masculinity, trying to stop his life from being made a living hell at home, or this was all staged for ratings, because what is everybody going to be talking about for the next 2 weeks? This. And I bet the Oscars views, which have been in steady decline, will now go up on the next one for people tuning in because of this.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
Again, calm, reserved. I'm going to. He's mad. He's really mad. So either good job of acting or just consummate professional. Chris Rock.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Show must go on. That's a professional right there. So props to Chris Rock. And Chris Rock is older than Will Smith, too. They're both in their 50s. They're both Gen Xers. We're generally a laid-back kind of generation. But, yeah. Wow. I think Will Smith has done irreparable harm to his career. I think a lot of people are going to see him now as volatile and problematic. I mean, he's still going to get movie roles. I mean, he's Will Smith. But I think Chris Rock is now going to come off as the much more professional person. But let's finish this out, and then we'll end the video. All right. What was your thoughts? Do you think it was staged? Do you think it was legitimate? And who was the villain here? And what's your opinion? Anyway, I thought this would be kind of fun to go over this week, and I look forward to spending part of my birthday weekend with you this weekend, and I hope to see you there. Until next time, keep on crime.